Yeah, I am sure you've seen the hashtag #MeToo. Everybody has seen #MeToo, right? Okay.
The movement became popular in 2017 when Harvey Weinstein was accused by the New York Times as subject of multiple accusations of sexual assault. Then, the hashtag #MeToo also became popular on social networks because of the actress Alyssa Milano. She was seeking to give a voice to all the girls that had suffered from sexual violence. She wrote on Twitter, "If you've been sexually harassed or assaulted, please write Me Too as a reply to this tweet."
I want people to feel alone in that sense, where it's like it's a Me Too, like whoever it is that these people in America, in the world, in the country, and the universe are looking up to, you know, if it's a public figure, I want them to know that people have been there too, and you know, I've personally been there, and it's not even in a victim statement at all. It's just a fact of like Me Too, and like I've been there, and I've been sexually assaulted twice in the past year and a half.
In 1997, the Me Too campaign was born, when a 13-year-old girl told Tarana Burke that she had suffered from sexual abuse. Then, after 10 years of that conversation, Tarana Burke created Just Be Inc., a non-profit organization that helps victims that have suffered from sexual harassment and assault.
If all women who have been sexually harassed or assaulted wrote Me Too as a status, we might give people a sense of magnitude of the problem. So millions of people have come out posting Me Too. I applaud them all. I think it's brave, and I think it's important to speak out and not be shamed by anyone. It is not always easy, but we have to do that. And that's why I posted, and I will say it right now out loud, Me Too.
The main purpose of Me Too movement is to heal all those women who have suffered from sexual abuse. But they also want to build up a community made by survivors so that they can fight against sexual violence in society.
Witnessed somebody I worked with inappropriately touch somebody else that I worked with who was a minor. I reported it privately to our showrunner after the set had wrapped. I found it very disturbing. The person who was touched was obviously disturbed. I talked to the showrunner after set and I said, I do not want my name attached to this because I know how that'll go for me. Diva doesn't want to work with anyone, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just know how it goes for you. So I just said, I do not want my name attached to this, but this happened. And I want this to be dealt with because I don't feel comfortable witnessing that on the set. The next day, nobody talked to me and said that I was trying to ruin this person's career. That happened. Literally, I felt helpless. It was like, literally nobody will believe me.
If you visit the official website of the Me Too movement, there's a place where you can make a donation. And in this way, you will be helping this movement to continue.
This is not a male thing or a female thing. It is not a Hollywood thing or a political thing. This is a human thing, and it happens in the workplace. It happens in families. It happens all over the world, and we are all the same. We all want the same thing. We want respect and love and kindness.
This movement has reached its objective by making a lot of people speak out about these sexual assaults.
That it's not always going to be in a work environment. Yes, there's so much talk about everything going on in this industry. It's so fucked, it's so bad, it's so gross, and just power abuse. But there's so many other industries that power is being abused in, and I feel like it's getting overlooked. And I think I think people need to open their eyes, and I think everybody needs to take a step back.
The movement isn't over yet, and according to the founder, it still has a long way to go.
Even when we do speak out, people don't believe us. But there is power in numbers, and good for us, good for everyone speaking out. I want to say thank you for everybody for speaking out.
Youth movements mark a really big difference in the ideologies between the present and the past, and they also help the young people to speak out about the issues that are going on in our society.
I just saw all women and all men to be equal. So when this like Me Too movement came out, I saw women of all colors supporting it. And I just felt a part of it, even though I haven't been like, you know, violated in that way, but I felt a part of it, like a womanhood. Like from my perspective, I didn't feel like it was just, you know, driven by one race. I felt like it was all races of all women. And, you know, even I felt included in a way. So.